A third judge has now put a pause to President Trump's executive order on birthright citizenship. This time, the decision came out of New Hampshire federal court. Our NBC 10's Oscar Margain joining us live from Concord, New Hampshire. And Oscar, what does this ruling mean for the president's order?
Well, Priscilla, think about it as an extra layer or a barrier. Now, we know that recently 2 other federal judges issued a temporary stop to the president's order. And if those get lifted for some reason, the third injunction, which was issued here today, would still be in place, preventing the executive order from taking place and going into effect next week.
We'll continue fighting this executive order.
Another victory for those trying to stop President Trump's move to end birthright citizenship for children of undocumented parents. The American Civil Liberties Union leading a lawsuit out of federal court in Concord, New Hampshire, and convincing Judge Joseph LaPlante to issue an injunction on the executive order signed last month.
What it really means is put the pregnant moms at ease and the well-being of the babies who will be born very soon.
The Department of Justice and the ACLU argued back and forth over the interpretation of a line in the 14th Amendment of the Constitution.
It involves just a phrase that is the jurisdiction of which the person resides at the time of birth.
Janet Fogarty, member of the Republican National Committee, says the president is trying to keep a campaign promise by removing incentives for those coming into the country illegally.
A lot of migrants that come into the country or just fly in from anywhere, even if they're not planning on staying here, and have a baby in the U.S. as a so-called anchor baby.
The ACLU's legal challenge is running parallel to that of a coalition of attorneys general from 18 states who are also seeking an injunction and were heard by a federal judge in Boston last Friday.
The fact that you've seen now 3 judges from across the country, different backgrounds, different states, all say that this order is clearly illegal.
Now, the judge in today's hearing says that he's going to soon be issuing an explanation to his decision here today, while the judge in Boston is still weighing whether to issue his own injunction after the lawsuit that was filed there last week. Now, the Department of Justice has not responded to our request for comment. Reporting live in Concord, New Hampshire, Oscar Margain, NBC 10 Boston.